Classrooms at Albuquerque schools may look different next year. More teachers are leaving the district, and some say it's because of new state regulations. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhart has the story.
Jessica, no matter what the reason, at a time when Albuquerque public schools are adding dozens of positions, it's put them in a bind to fill vacancies. The school year just ended, and Albuquerque public schools are in desperate need of more teachers. So far, 235 teachers have retired this year, up from 198 last year and 163 the year before. As of February, 340 teachers resigned, a number that's gone up each year since 2011.
Teachers have been talking all year about how demoralized they are for several reasons.
Albuquerque Teachers Union President Ellen Bernstein says state-required testing of students is partially to blame for some teachers leaving.
The final straw were these confusing, inaccurate, horrible blame and shame teacher evaluation scores that came out.
She says those new controversial teacher evaluations use test scores to draw unfair conclusions.
I think that's all part of a red herring, as well as the excess and retirements that are being claimed by those who are just not in favor of reform on behalf of our students.
New teacher evaluations are tools the state public education department claims have been helpful.
What we know is that this has given parents, schools, and districts more information than they've ever had about the teachers and how we're doing as a state based on student achievement than we've ever had in the history of New Mexico.
The PED also claims the number of teachers retiring statewide is about the same as last year. APS couldn't attribute its loss to a specific reason, but with a new push to get class sizes back down, the plan is to add dozens of positions, so there are even more jobs to fill before the fall.
Ultimately, the casualty of this political system will be the students in the schools.
APS says their new budget allows between 50 and 80 new teaching positions to, as we mentioned, reduce class sizes. The district says it'll likely hold a teacher job fair this summer to ramp up recruiting, something they haven't done in about 4 years. Back to you.
Okay, Gabrielle, APS used to have a state waiver that allowed them to have higher than normal class sizes. The district does not have that waiver this coming school year, but does have more money in its budget to hire more teachers.